German philosopher Georg Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel said, "Too fair to worship, too divine to love," meaning there are certain things and certain people in our lives that actually pretend to have a lot of honesty, loyalty, morality, integrity, and character about themselves, when in reality they have little to none of it. There are people in modern society that believe in feigning and pretending always over actual integrity, morality, character. People sometimes from the modern society believe in pretense and other sorts of hypocrisy, stereotype, and double standards instead of cultivating and growing and innovating morality, authenticity, sovereignty, discipline, distinction alongside character, confidence, courage, and so on and so forth. Because all these qualities and virtues are very difficult and require a great deal of strength, power, and fortitude from the individual man to develop and acquire and then master them and apply into action with absolute success. They also require for their development and execution great patience, persistence, perseverance, and also resilience. And that's why most men like to pretend to have become what they don't really are in reality. People like to pretend to have qualities they don't have, or they don't have any idea. And they also pretend to be honest, kind, understanding, and knowledgeable and mature, when in reality they are none of it. So we just cannot afford to worship which is too fair, too just, too legal, too honest, and so on and so forth. And we also cannot afford to love those things and people that consider themselves to be always divine and great and admirable and arrogant and so on and so forth, because all these exaggeration translates into arrogance, pride, and boast, and that does not necessarily refer to quality but quantity only. So if it's too fair, just, honest, loyal, or kind, then it's not worth our love, attention, respect, or admiration, or even our pursuit, and it's not worth either to be loved or adhered to. So if it's too fair, then it's untrustworthy, treacherous, and deceitful. And if it's too